The Sahara Desert. Today, it's a vast ocean of sand baking under the relentless sun. But imagine this, millions of years ago, this same landscape was a very different place. Picture lush forests, rivers teeming with life, and grasslands stretching as far as the eye can see. This was the Sahara of the distant past, a world teeming with life, including creatures of immense size. Among the most remarkable inhabitants of this prehistoric paradise were giants, elephants and giraffes, but not quite like those we see today. These were unique species, shaped by the challenges and opportunities of their Saharan home. Their fossilized remains, scattered across the Algerian Sahara, tell a tale of adaptation, evolution, and a lost world. These fossils whisper stories of a time when the Sahara was a land of giants, a place where survival depended on adaptation to a constantly changing environment. Join me as we delve into this fascinating past, exploring the lives of these incredible creatures and the world they inhabited. Deep within the Sahara Desert, paleontologists have unearthed the remains of ancient elephants and giraffes, their bones whispering tales of a bygone era. These weren't the same species we know today. These were unique creatures shaped by the demands of their Saharan home. The Saharan elephants, for instance, were likely smaller than their modern African counterparts. This smaller size may have been an adaptation to the heat and limited resources of their environment. Their tusks, too, tell a story. These were likely long and curved, perfect for stripping bark from trees and digging for water in the dry riverbeds. Then there were the giraffes, creatures that stretched the boundaries of our imagination. Fossil evidence suggests that these giraffes were even taller than their modern descendants, their long necks reaching improbable heights to browse the leaves of towering trees. Their skulls too were distinct, with larger horns and a more robust build. These adaptations suggest a life spent competing for resources in a challenging environment. The Sahara wasn't always a desert. Over millions of years, it has gone through dramatic cycles of change, shifting between lush green landscapes and arid deserts. The elephants and giraffes we've been discussing lived during one of these green periods, but as the climate changed and the Sahara began to dry, these animals faced a stark choice: adapt or perish. Those that survived did so by evolving remarkable adaptations. The elephants, for example, may have developed larger ears to help regulate their body temperature in the increasing heat. Their trunks too would have been essential tools, not just for gathering food and water, but also for spraying themselves with cooling mud. The giraffes, with their towering height, were already well suited to reaching the leaves that other herbivores couldn't. But as the Sahara dried and vegetation became scarcer, their long necks and ability to go without water for extended periods would have been crucial to their survival. The Saharan elephants and giraffes weren't just inhabitants of this ancient landscape. They were architects shaping the environment around them. Their very presence helped to maintain the delicate balance of this unique ecosystem. The elephants, with their massive size and strength, would have created clearings in the vegetation as they moved through the landscape. This, in turn, would have allowed sunlight to reach the forest floor, promoting the growth of new plants and creating habitats for smaller animals. Their dung, rich in nutrients, would have fertilized the soil, further enriching the environment. The giraffes, too, played a vital role in shaping the vegetation. Their selective browsing habits would have influenced the distribution and abundance of different plant species, preventing any one species from dominating the ecosystem. This balance was essential for the health and diversity of the entire ecosystem.